Lock in your answer. The winner gets all of the money in your Youth Pastor's wallet. Let's get ready to play. In a bizarre incident in one of Uttar Pradesh's largest government hospitals, Blank attacked a lab technician, snatched vials containing blood samples from 3 coronavirus patients, and escaped. Lock in your answer now. Let's see what it was.
Yay!
Alright, all you cool cats and kittens, let's see what's next. Instead of filling their audience with humans, an opera house in Barcelona, Spain filled their auditorium with blank. Strike your pose now. And the correct answer was... Let's keep playing, unlike the 2020 Olympics. A police department in Oregon told residents on a Facebook post, "It's hard to believe that we even have to post this. Do not call 911 just because you blank. You will survive without our assistance." You have 10 seconds to decide. You are not going to believe this. This game has been the best thing since March. Let's keep playing. A visitor to an Irish beach captured video of the arrival of an unusual fellow beachgoer, a blank that came running out of the sea. Good luck finding the answer on this one. This is crazy, but the answer is...
Yay!
You are on a roll, like toilet paper, which is gone. On July 4th, 2020, Kanye West announced his running for the United States presidential election and selected blank as his running mate. Lock in your answer now. Shout if you got it correct.
Now, Kanye West is pushing back on any criticism, insisting that this is not a publicity stunt. He says his running mate will be a preacher from Wyoming who describes herself as a biblical life coach. And even though he says he is serious about running for president, he actually has never voted for one.
I make no sense, but neither do these news stories. So let's keep playing. I have seen weird things in my life, but this one ranks up there. Rivera wrote as he captured a video of blank running loose through his residential subdivision. Hey, I see you in the back not playing. Shout if you got it correct.
Yay!
Some of you are doing a great job at social distancing from the correct answer. The state of Missouri sued televangelist Jim Bakker for selling fake blank for $20 a bottle. Choose your answer now. Time to reveal the truth.
Yay!
Let's continue. Sharon Smith was looking out her window when she thought an Amazon delivery person was stealing her firewood. He was actually in her flower garden, blank. These answers are crazy. No way is this real. This doesn't seem real, but let's look at the answer. I have spent way too much time in quarantine. It's time to get out. Murder hornets, whose multiple stings can be deadly to humans and are known for feeding honeybees to their young, were found in the state of blank. Welcome to 2020. You are not wrong if you answered this.
Murder hornets.
Right when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse, murder hornets made their big U.S. debut. Murder hornets were first spotted in Washington state in December, and beekeepers there are very concerned.
If you're happy and you know it, keep on playing. Horrifying footage of an anaconda was captured in Brazil, showing it wrapped around blank, trying to swallow it whole. Hurry and pick an answer. If this was true, imagine 2021.
Yay!
All right, everybody, have a seat if you would, please. Welcome to the 2020 Annual Epic Students Christmas Party. We are excited to have you with us. Sorry we're starting a little bit late. We're doing lots of different things tonight, so we've been running around trying to get those things ready. If you're watching online, hey, how are you? Anyways, we're going to get started with a game right off the bat. Our official theme today is Christmas in Space. If you haven't been here, we've been doing a series called Among Us based on John chapter 1, verse 14, which will end the game, but the Bible part of it's been based on John chapter 1, verse 14. And we'll talk a little bit more about that at some point tonight. Some of you brought gifts to exchange. If you didn't, that is totally fine. I have a whole bunch of extras, so we're going to play a game where everybody's going to leave with a gift tonight, so that's exciting. We're going to eat some food here in a little while, okay? And so, yeah, that's what's going on. It's going to be great. And I know I'm forgetting something, but we're going to just jump into our first game. The game, this is not the real-life Among Us game that we're going to play later. This is just called Among Us Christmas Edition. So Richard's going to throw that up on the screen for us. You may not, no, because you're going to make me lose all my focus and I'm going to forget what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. So, super easy. All right? Super easy. We're going to put up 3 facts about Christmas, and one of them is an imposter. Okay? One of these 3 facts is an imposter. Basically, if you've ever played the game 2 Truths and a Lie, that's what this is, but it's about Christmas trivia. So here's how it's going to work. You are going to, once we get ready to play, everybody's going to stand up. You're going to vote for which one you think is the lie. If you're correct, you keep playing. If you're wrong, you sit down. All right, the winner or winners of this game, your prize is you get to be among the first people to choose your identity packet for the real life, for the in-person version of Among Us when we do in fact play. So, the first one, round 1, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. We got it, man. I got it. Thank you. Okay, so here it is. Go ahead, Richard. So, which one is a lie? Is 1, Mrs. Claus's first name is Meredith. 2, all the gifts in the 12 days of Christmas would equal 364 gifts. Or 3, Christmas trees originated in Europe. You need to figure out which of those 3 statements, is the imposter. Where'd it go? All right, so did it die? I don't know. I can see you doing something, but I don't know what it means. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. We got some technical difficulties. You think the second one is? I think you might be right, but I don't know. All right, give us just a second. We're going to try and figure out these technical difficulties. This is like my least favorite part of being in the worship center because we can't all look at it. I can't figure it out at the same time. It does not. I don't know if you're talking about it. I know. But the output isn't going out there. It's going to be my screen. Okay, I know how to fix that. It's going to take me a minute. So I'll be there in a second. All right, here's what's going to happen. All right, JT, where are you at? Are you right out there with the popcorn still? Okay, you can have a seat for just a minute. I'm going to go help Richard fix this. JT's going to come and filibuster. All right, have a seat. What's going to happen for the next 2 or 3 minutes while I fix these technical difficulties? Very embarrassing, I'm sorry. But JT's going to interview you guys about your best and worst Christmas gifts. So if you have a horrible Christmas gift that you got at one point or an awesome one that you want to share, just get ready because JT's going to ask you. Did you hear that? Okay, he's going to ask people to share stories about their best and worst.
All right, who wants to go first? I'm JT, by the way. Hello, hello. All right, we'll start from the right side, my right, your left. Come on up. Huh? I seen a hand over here. I'm not sure whose hand it was. Yay. So we're doing sharing Christmas stories. Worst gift, best gift. What did you think we'll do? I want you to do what your interpretation of what he said was, because I'm interested now. No, what did you what did you think we were doing? What was the worst gift you've ever gotten, and what was the best gift you've ever gotten? We'll just go with the best gift for now, because if you say the worst gift and the person is in the room that gave you that worst gift, it might cause some fighting. So what was the best gift that you could think of that you ever gotten? From your first Christmas till now. A dirt bike? Oh, that is a pretty cool gift. I've always wanted a dirt bike. I never got one. I'm too cheap to buy, but that is a cool gift, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, who else has one? Who else has one? Come on up. So what are you going to do? Best gifts, worst gifts? Best gift? There we go. That's the word I'm trying to say. Best gift? All right, what is the best gift you've ever received? Best gift was a PS4. Are you going to spring for the PS5? You hoping for the PS5? Okay. Well, I'm an Xbox person, so I'm sorry to hear that. Actually, I play PC now, but that is a fun gift. Hours and hours, a lifetime of play. Well, thank you, thank you. All right, next, come on up. What is the best gift you've ever received? What? She got a full themed vanity of Disney, a full Disney themed vanity. How big is it? She was 16. That is pretty cool. It turns into a desk. Oh, that's perfect for this time, too, during COVID. Thank you, thank you. Next. Who's best gift? Best gift. We're going to go over here real quick. Good evening. What is the best gift you've ever gotten? First set of Legos? The best gift he has ever gotten was his first set of Legos. Who out here has ever done Legos and actually built what you were supposed to build in the instructions? All right, that is an awesome gift, and still today I still play with Legos, and thank God I have son now, so I can do it legit without getting laughed at. All right, we're going to go right here in the front. Yes. Mm-hmm. I see. Didn't we have somebody here who dressed up during Halloween? I think so. All right, last one. One more. Are you okay? Need oxygen tank? Xbox Series S, X, and the PS5. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you play more? So it's Xbox. All right.
Hey, give JT a round of applause for filibustering for us. Thank you, JT. You're amazing. And now you can stand back on your feet. We're going to get back rolling with this game. All right, so round one, we're going to read these questions again. Which one is an imposter? Is it 1, Mrs. Claus's first name is Meredith? 2, all the gifts in the 12 days of Christmas would equal 364 gifts? Or 3, Christmas trees originated in Europe? Everybody vote right now. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, or 3. No, don't talk. Vote with your hands. 1, 2, or 3. All right, I see a little bit of everything. So if you are wrong, sit down. Okay, the answer, the lie is Mrs. Claus's first name is Meredith is a lie. So if you voted 1, have a seat. Oh my gosh, some of y'all did not vote 1, and you are trying to be. Okay, if you voted 4, oh my bad. I did that wrong. If you voted 1, you were right. So stand up. If you voted for something else, sit down. Okay, wow. Well, here's how we're going to do this then. We'll just keep going. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. You can still vote even though you're technically out, okay? All right, round 2, here we go. Rudolph, 1, Rudolph has a very shiny nose. 2, Rudolph led Santa's sleigh. 3, Rudolph joined in all the reindeer games, which is a lie. Kingston, which is a lie. You don't know, just pick one. All right, what you guys got? 1, 2, or 3? You going with 2? All right. The answer, which is a lie, is red. Rudolph joined in all the reindeer games. They would not let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. All right, here we go. And remember, if you're out, you can keep voting. You're just a ghost. Round 3. Scrooge is visited by the ghosts of Christmas. Scrooge is visited by his deceased father, and Scrooge is visited by his business partners in Christmas Carol. Which one is a lie? You can still vote even if you're out. Which one is a lie? All right. The answer is 2. He's not visited by his deceased father. All right. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to move on to a different game. All right. Braylon, sit down. You're distracting me. Here we go. Round 4. 1, Santa Claus is known as Kris Kringle. 2, Santa Claus is known as Father Christmas. 3, Santa Claus is known as Mr. Christmas. Which of those is a lie? All right, we're all saying 3. The answer is 3. All right, so you 4, Kingston, Cheyenne, Alexis, and Will, you can come get your identity packet. You'll see, but don't open it yet. Don't open it. Don't open it. Just grab it, but don't open it. All right. Give me just a second while they're fixing that. We're going to go to Christmas iOS, or however you pronounce that, Richard. That's the next game. All right. I'll tell you. Hold on. All right, here's how this works. You're going to watch the screen, and if you're an Android person, this game's going to be a little harder for you, so I'm sorry. All right, but you're going to watch the screen, and there's going to be subtle clues in what the person is doing on the phone, okay? And you need to be the first to know the Christmas song and then sing loud for all to hear. You know what? You don't necessarily have to sing, although that would be hilarious if you did. All right, so as you can see, there's a clue there. It's kind of hard to read, but it says to Mary, and they're texting, did you know? So the song, of course, would be Mary, did you know? I won't sing. I won't do that to you. All right, here we go. We're going to start. First person to say it correctly gets to come up and get their packet. Here we go. And if you already got it correct, if you already have a packet, you can come get some candy instead. Or if you just don't care what packet you get, you can get candy and you can have last choice for a packet. That's fine with me too. All right. Go ahead, Richard. You can get a packet or some candy. All right, so that was Silent Night. I turned it to silent mode, and then night, or do not disturb. Okay, next one. Yes, it kind of was confusing. You can both get a packet. You were close enough. Go ahead. Yeah. Right there in that tub. All right, go to the next one. Go to the next one. two more, Richard? Did it freeze again? If it did, that's fine. You frozen? Let it go. Why are we singing Let It Go? Apparently I'm like a trained monkey. I just do whatever someone says, whatever pops in my head. Oh, yeah? All right, we'll sing that later, okay? All right, we're going to just be done, Richard. We're going to move on. All right, so if you want to put like just a random whatever slide up there or just put nothing up there, and Michaela, get ready to work the camera. All right, so we are going to eat some pizza. Like I said, we're going to play a live version of Among Us in just a few minutes. And I may have to pause for a couple minutes and make a couple more packets because you guys are amazing. You blew our numbers out of the water today, so I'm super hype about that. But before we play the game and get into all the directions and stuff, I wanted to share something with you. I hate to. We're having a party tonight. We're going to play a game. I'm not going to preach a whole sermon, okay? I'm not going to preach this big, long thing. But I don't ever want to let a time when we're all gathered together in church go by without sharing something about the gospel, especially today in the with our Christmas party and in the Christmas season. I want to make sure we take the opportunity to talk about this. And so, the last 2 weeks, we preached this two messages from the book of John, chapter 1, verse 14. And I'm going to read that to you really fast for those of you who were not with us in those first couple of weeks of this series. All right? And it says in the New Living Translation, "So the Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness, and we have seen his glory, the glory of the Father's one and only Son." And so, the last couple of weeks we talked about how really deep this verse is because it says, "So the Word," it's referring to Jesus, but in two different schools of thought. It's in the Greek culture, it's referring to the Logos, the order that set the world in motion. And in the Jewish culture, it's referring to the Word of God, which is God himself. And so John is saying, hey, the greatest and highest power you've ever known became human and dwelt among us. And when that word among us means he set up his home. He didn't come for a vacation to visit and see like, hey guys, what's up? Just kind of passing through, want to see how things are going. He said, I'm here and I'm going to be here. I'm going to be with you with your good and bad days, your problems, your celebrations, whatever. Okay, he came to live among us. The greatest human being who's ever existed, not the greatest human being, but the greatest and most powerful being, entity, spirit, whatever you want to call him, who's ever existed, willingly came to earth to live among us, not because he had to, but because he chose you. Because he chose to love us and die for our sins, not because we deserved it, but because he decided we were worth it. All right? How many of y'all have ever done something crazy that everybody's like, why are you doing that? But you knew it was worth it to you, all right, for whatever reason. Well, you decided, you know what, it's worth it to me. And that's what Jesus did. He did something that none of us would do. I'm just going to be straight with you. None of us would be willing to leave the splendors of heaven and come to earth and die for the sins of undeserving people. But he did that. Other people might have thought it was crazy, but he did it because he decided that we were worth it, that you were worth it. All right, and so trying to tie it into among us, I thought about all kinds of corny and cheesy ways that we could do it, right? We could say, hey, Jesus wants to be your crewmate. He wants to hang out with you all the time and be part of your team. Okay, we could say, the devil is an impostor trying to deceive you and kill you and steal your joy. But what I really want to talk about, again, is just to recap, especially for those of you who weren't able to be with us. Many of you in 9 days from today are going to get some Christmas gifts. Some of you are going to get a lot of gifts. Some of you are going to get a few gifts. It doesn't matter. Whoa, you okay up there? But many of you are going to get gifts. You're going to give gifts. You're going to all that stuff. But if we're going to be honest, some of you, Christmas isn't. For some of us, Christmas is a great time. For some of us, Christmas is really kind of a tough time because it brings back memories of things that happened at Christmas or things that can't happen anymore for whatever reason. Some of you guys, Christmas is just a momentary break from the stressfulness and difficulties and challenges of life. I don't know your situation. And if you need to talk about it, myself and the other leaders are absolutely here for you. But my point is this: no matter what your Christmas holiday on December 25th or even just your Christmas season is going to look like, the one thing that I want to remind you of tonight is that God is with you. Okay? Jesus is with you. You're not going to be able to see him or touch him or feel him, but you can absolutely reach out to him. And if you have these moments of difficulty or of pain or of frustration or stress or aggravation or anger or whatever else, he is with you. He is among us even now. And I want to read you another verse that we did in our series, Not Alone. And it's Hebrews. And you're going to have to give me a second. It's Hebrews chapter 4, verse 14. So John 1:14, Hebrews 4:14. So then, since we have a great high priest who has entered heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to what we believe. This high priest of ours understands our weaknesses, for he faced all the same testings we do, yet he did not sin. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy, and I love this part, we will find grace to help us when we need it most. And so tonight, I just want to remind you that just because Jesus ascended to heaven doesn't mean he's no longer among us. All right, his spirit is with us even now. And if you are doing great things, if life is going great for you, or if life is going horrible for you, or if it's somewhere in between, Jesus is still among us right now. And if let's just say you are having a rough go of life right now, and things are a little bit difficult, a little bit frustrating, a little bit challenging, whatever, right? He knows exactly how you feel. He's faced all the same testings you have. He understands what it means to be rejected. He understands what it means to be betrayed or forgotten. He understands what it means to not have people believe you when you're telling the truth. He understands what it means to struggle with interpersonal relationships. He understands anything that you could ever experience. He understands physical pain, emotional pain, whatever it is. He knows how you feel. And because he's with you, he is for you, and you can go to his, let me read it, let me not mess it up, right? You can go boldly to the throne of your gracious God and find mercy and grace when you need it most. Whatever you need in this season, whether you need joy because you're kind of a bug, Scrooge, grumpy kind of person, and you need God to remind you that you have reasons for joy. If you need patience because you're like my son Liam and you cannot wait 9 more days for Christmas to get here. If you need hope, because Christmas isn't really that positive of a season for you for a variety of reasons. If you need strength because you're going through a difficult time in life, if you need encouragement, if you need friendship, if you need forgiveness, if you need restoration, if you need healing, whatever you need, you can go to the throne of our gracious God, receive his mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. So whatever you need most this Christmas season, I just want to encourage you that you have access to it by simply turning to God and saying, hey, here's what I need. You don't need to pray big words or know lots of theological terms or even memorize any Bible verses. All you have to do is say, hey, God, I need you. Can you please help? And he will absolutely meet you where you are because he is among us even now. That's the beauty of the Christmas story. All right, Santa Claus, reindeer, presents, all that stuff that we celebrate every year, it's awesome. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. But none of it means anything if Jesus didn't choose to come and dwell among us and give us access to the throne of grace so we can have grace when we need it most. Let's pray, and then we're going to play some games. Hey, God, I just thank you for every single student and leader in this room tonight. I thank you for the opportunity to gather together, to hang out, to have some fun together. God, I pray for the rest of our time tonight that we would just have a great time, that we would enjoy playing this in-person version of Among Us, and and that you would just bless the rest of our time together. I'm going to pray in advance right now for the food. Bless the food, help it to taste real good, and just help us have a great time the rest of the night. In your name we pray, we all said, Amen.
Welcome to the best game you've ever played about the weirdest year in the existence of mankind. My name is Ted and I'll be your host. Before we begin, let me tell you how to answer. Typically, we like to answer questions using
something, I think it was Ted. Pretty sure he said, hey, my name is Ted, but anyways, that scared me. Before I forget, all right, a couple things. I'm bummed because it's so great to see some new faces, some faces we haven't seen in a long time. All that kind of stuff is great to see you guys back. But we are not going to have in-person services the next 2 Wednesday nights because of the holidays. Some of you guys are traveling. Some of you guys are doing some other stuff. I'm looking into the possibility of doing some online stuff next Wednesday. I have to talk to my wife and see what she thinks. But just stay paying attention to our Instagram, epic_students. And then if I have your phone number, I'll text you if we do decide to do some stuff. We might do like a Christmas trivia night or something where you can win some cool prizes. And if you're bored, you can jump on. And if you are traveling and being with family and stuff, that's fine too. That's kind of what we're looking at for next Wednesday. The 30th of December, we will not do anything that day. And on January 6th, I wanted to make sure I had the date right. January 6th, all right, we're going to have a 2021 kickoff party right back here in this room. So hopefully, even if this is your first time with us tonight or your 1,000th time, hopefully you'll be back with us 3 weeks from today, January 6th, for our 2021 kickoff party. And again, online, we'll be doing some stuff. Most likely, I'll let you know for sure over Zoom. I got to make sure we haven't scheduled something else already. But most likely, we'll be doing like some Christmas trivia stuff next Wednesday where you can win some real cool prizes. But for tonight, the rest of the night, we've got 3 things to do. We've got to eat some pizza. We've got to open some gifts. And the big thing we're going to do is we're going to play some real in-person Among Us. Yes, ma'am? Oh, okay. So, Ashley, if you don't mind just hauling that tub around, and if you do not have a packet yet, just put your hand in the air until Ashley comes and gives you one, okay? We're going to do students only for now, Ashley, and then we'll go from there. All right, so. You got to hold still. I'm trying to count. You messed my brain up, man. You need something? Okay, I'll get with you in just a second, okay? Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me give everybody else one first, okay? Take one, guys. Come on, Michael. Take one. Gunner, I knew that. I'm sorry. You look like a guy I know named Michael. That's why I said that. Does anybody else? Hey, if you don't have one, put your hand up. Put your hand up. She's got to make sure you get one. All right, Gabe, where you at? Come on. Do not open your packet yet. If you already have, put it back together. Luke, once you get your packet, come up here too. This is Gabe. Hold on, because I counted 30, but I might have been counting somebody twice. If you do not have a packet yet, make sure you raise your hand. And if you're trying to not play, Carson, raise your hand. Does Carson have a packet tie? Okay. All right. Everybody has one. We're sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, does she have one? The girl that was no, her sister's. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just making sure everybody has one, guys. I'm sorry. Did someone go to the bathroom? No. Des, do you have one? Okay, that's what's messing my count up. Are you not playing? All right, go ahead. All right, we're good. So, Luke, are you coming up here? No, I'll just let Gabe do it. I'll just let Gabe do it. If we screw it up, you can shout to us. Huh? I can't hear you. No. All right, so Gabe is my Among Us consultant, so if I screw something up, he's going to tell me, no, dummy, you're saying it wrong. Okay, well, you can be a little more respectful than that, but you know what I mean. All right, so here's the deal. Don't open your packet yet, because you need to be able to open it semi-privately to be able to know what you're doing. All right, but in your packet, so we got 30 players. Do I need to tell them this information? Do they need to know the numbers? Yes. All right, we got 30 players, 24 crewmates, 6 imposters. I said, we got 30 players, 24 crewmates, 6 imposters. I know, but there's more people than we talked about too. So, here, no it ain't. Do some math. You said 8 to 2. This guy trying to play me over here. Anyway, here's how it works. In your packet, you are going to have a list of tasks. There are 7 tasks per person. However, there are 3 separate task lists. Okay, so not everybody's going to be doing the same thing. You have in your packet, you have a task list, a name tag, a marker, a clothespin, and an orange sticker. If you're an imposter, you have all those same things plus some extra stuff, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll figure it out when you open your packet. All right? So, your name tag, once you open your packet and figure out who you are, whether you're a crewmate or an imposter, your name tag goes on your person in this general name tag-ish area. Don't put it down here. Don't put it back here. It goes in the name tag region. You know what that is. All right? Your paperclip, I said it again. Your clothespin goes somewhere that is somewhat easily accessible to someone who's trying to kill you. All right? Because that is one of the 2 ways you can die is to have your paperclip removed. So you can put it on your, I said paperclip again. If I say paperclip, I mean clothespin, okay? Just because I'm going to keep doing it. You can put it like here. If you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, you can put it on your sleeve. You can, I don't know about shoulder. That's a little bit too. Not your shoulder. So either your hem, like not in the front. If you play flag football, you put it in the flag football region, all right? Basically, you got to put it somewhere where somebody could potentially sneak up on you and grab it off of you without you knowing, okay? Everybody got that? Okay. As long as your jacket's on you. All right, let me finish explaining, and if I don't answer your question, you can happily ask it, okay? All right, so, because I'm going to be doing some random stuff, I'm going to say things and then forget things, and Gabe's going to correct me. The one thing is, once we leave this room and you start completing your tasks, you can't talk because you'll cheat. You'll start pointing out things to other people and trying to help them, and that's not how it works. All right? The way you win is if all 24 crewmates finish all 7 tasks before the 6 imposters kill 18 crewmates. Right? That's the right math? Yep. So the imposter's goal is to kill 18 crewmates. The crewmate's goal is to complete their 7 tasks. Once you die, we're going to give you one of these glow necklaces. You're going to wear it. You're going to be a ghost, and you're going to keep doing your tasks. We're going to have an individual prize for the first person to finish all 7 tasks, even if they are a ghost. Glow necklaces. All right? So even if you get killed, you want to keep on working on your tasks because the first person to finish all their tasks wins. The other way that an imposter can kill you, so they can take your clothespin or they can put an orange sticker on your back. All right? If you see someone with an orange sticker on their back, you come to me and say, I saw a dead body. Or Miss Tiana, but I think she went to go get pizza, so where's Ashley? You can also come to Ashley. Ashley, raise your hand. Okay? So you can come to me or Ashley. Ashley will always be here. Tiana's back. So Ashley, me, or Tiana, come and say you saw a dead body, and we'll sound the alarm. All right? You and Richard and Eileen, you can come down now. If you're watching online, thanks for watching, but we're going to turn it off because this game's too chaotic to try to record it. So if you're watching online, stay tuned. Next week, we're going to do something online, and we'll see you on January 6th. Have a good night. All right. So, if you kill someone, if you are an imposter and you kill someone by taking their paperclip,